Nature's Best is the largest privately owned natural and organic wholesaler in the country. We're headquartered out of Brea, California, and we service the west, southern, and central regions of the United States, plus Alaska, Hawaii, and we currently are doing business internationally in the continent of Asia and also South America. Well, at Nature's, we had a chance to rethink our supply chain strategies. And one of the things we wanted to do was focus on execution and consistency of execution. On-time orders, accurate orders, things like that. But in our model, we wanted to be innovators as well, and we want to add more value to the customer proposition. What can we do from reverse engineering all the way to our pick path to add more value to our end users, our valued customers? At the end of our rethink, we ultimately chose VHP for 3 core reasons. 1, it was in alignment with our project goals: flexible, scalable, and easily to replicate across the country. 2, it was in alignment with our desire to add value to our customers. For instance, the VHP models allows me to put SKUs to market a lot faster. The VHP model allows me to rewrite the historical relationship between procurement and ops in that traditional fight for real estate, because I can put those slow movers in that 6 to 10 foot strike zone. And lastly, what it did is it allows me to pick those slow moving SKUs with those fast moving SKUs, so when you reverse engineer to the customer, they're able to put the product to their shelves a lot faster, decreasing lead times in the industry. The Yale MO25 specifically increased our pickable SKUs per pick bay, a minimum of 33% increase, and in some cases up to a 45% increases of pickable SKUs per bay, ultimately reducing our time in motion, our travel time throughout the warehouse, and of course decreasing our cost per case out the door.
The SKU profile. The SKU takes on a profile by its weight, size, and density, which then it gets placed into a slot profile based on a heavy, mid, or light. Obviously, we start with the heavies so that we build the most stable pallets that we pick 2 on the MO25. The MO25 allows Nature's Best to be overall efficient. By being able to pick from a 6 to 10 foot zone, we merge slow moving products as well as fast moving products in one process, thus creating better accuracy, greater attention to detail, higher productivity rates, and a better service to our customer. We do have to replenish that 6 to 10 foot zone. The way that Nature's Best does it, we have replenishers, which is a very low labor cost because these are slower moving products. They do not tax our replenishers any heavier than a normal process. With our growing business, we've had to increase the size of our cooler and freezer by almost double. But by doing so, we did not lose any productivity rates because we're able to go vertical with our pick faces.
Well, really, we had 3 positive impacts. Our initial construction costs were lower because we were able to build a smaller box. Our recurring energy expense each month is lower because of the size of the box is smaller. We're able to utilize the vertical cube as opposed to a larger footprint.
As stated earlier, one of our core values of our design was flexibility. What the Yale MO25 allows is, once again, for us to pick at higher levels, hence taking advantage of often wasted cube utilization in the distribution environment. So what it ultimately does is allow you to stay in your walls a lot longer while adding SKUs to your distribution environment.
One thing I do like about this is the double length forks. Gives you the ability to pull more than one order at once. It really helps when we're trying to meet our time standards, trying to get the pallets built quick as possible. The low step height does give me the ability to get on and off the machine all day, no fatigue. It does have great acceleration, really good deceleration. Also has very responsive turning. Easy to go around turns, no worry. One of the last things is the raised platform. It does give me the ability to pick in the 6 to 10 foot range. With that, it makes the whole life a whole lot easier.
In our environment in the grocery business, the SKU profiles are changing on us very dynamically. A fast mover this week, a slow mover next week. A great example we often use in our slotting methodology is stuffing. During Thanksgiving, natural organic stuffing moves out pretty fast. During the rest of the year, it does not. What the MO25 allows us to do is allows us to move slots around the environment, saving the bigger homes for the faster moving items, and then moving, in that stuffing example, those slow movers to a higher pick location whereby you only might have 5 or 6 hits on them a week, hence maintaining the size of the pick path rather than growing it. So what it ultimately does is allow you to stay in your walls a lot longer while adding SKUs to your distribution environment. The low-cost investment for us, the ease of integration for us, produced an ROI that even exceeded our expectations.